fit for duty today?
Oh yeah, I'm all tuned up.
Just zoom in. Fuck. No, not there, you. There we go. Wait, did I get...
What is this?
Hello and welcome back to The Upload. In this episode, we're talking about CTOS 3.0, the city operating system that's now powering all of London. For those of you who need reminding, as if anyone does at this point, CTOS was first used in Chicago in 2014 and then San Francisco in 2017 before coming here to London. And every time it's been rolled out, it's been pretty much an unmitigated disaster.
For those of you who are listening who are lucky enough not to be here in London's chaotic scenes, it's worth remembering that the telecoms tower is now owned by Bloom. The tower looms over northwest London. It's always been a communications hub, acting as part of the UK's television and communications network, although there's been some secrecy around its use, and now that Bloom owns it, it's only even more secret.
Yeah, now everything that's part of Bloom's city surveillance operation is run through the telecoms tower. And I have to say, it looks completely ridiculous. It's got that silly crown thing at the top and all the blue light.
What's that even about? What does it do? I don't see that there's any purpose to that at all.
It's a blight on the skyline, if you ask me, and it's become the main point of control for millions of people. The system network and Bagley are both operating a stream from there too.
And don't forget about the self-driving cars too.
I just thought they were just running on their own.
No, CTOS is the big control system behind the cars. There was a point back in the earliest days of self-driving car technology that they operated by themselves. They used to use a series of sensors to see the world around them. Radar, for instance, would look far off into the distance, while LiDAR would detect objects nearby. And while these cars still use some of this technology, Bloom CTOS detailed maps
Stuck in traffic jams or roadblocks. Not to mention the accident, I've heard so many stories of cars jumping into the back of others.
Is everyone's responsibility. Be mindful of your surroundings and report any suspicious activity. Are you joking? Is this actually free?
Yes.
That's great.
There's our missing friend. Uncuff them and send them back to the safe house.
Thank you.
You all right?
Oh, I feel horrid. I haven't bathed, my teeth need brushing, and my nails are getting fiendishly long. I need a spa day.
Brilliant.
Don't be.
Splendid. As soon as they return, I'll be sure to issue them a pair of fresh underpants. Now, let's get someone over to Trafalgar Square.
Agreed. Time to end this.
The most advanced, significant AI of our time, and it's really blown all the other AIs that were created out of the water. And I think that what Sky Larson's done with Bagley is absolutely incredible.
Yeah, I mean, I can't really imagine the optic without it. But what do you know about Sky Larson herself? Not a lot, other than
that she's actually pretty incredible. I followed her work for a long time, and she's always been a pretty private person. I know that she supposedly grew up in the countryside, but there isn't actually that much more we know about her other than this tech that she's put out into the world.
I've always found it a bit creepy that she's so obsessed with this idea of transhumanism.
Why wouldn't you be when you've got a mind as amazing as Sky's? Why wouldn't you want to take what you've got and actually augment it by working with technology, by improving your physical self, changing your body and the world around you, implementing more technology to extend your life and really sort of extend...
Emma Child for you.
Good. I can see you. Let's go over the plan. The Canadians loaned me an office across the square, so I can keep an eye on you. God bless the Commonwealth. So, here's what's going to happen. There are 4 snipers covering the angles. Here, 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 and here. Your job is to locate Malik. And when you're sure it's him, scratch your eyebrow. That confirms the target. Then count to 2 and duck.
All right. But how do I know you won't shoot me, too?
I've seen what you people are capable of when you're pissed off. If you don't fuck with me, I won't fuck with you. How does that sound?
Beautiful.
Fire team leader, report.
No sign of Malik, Mum. Nice clear shot on this dead sick prick, though.
Don't tempt me. Fuck. Where the hell is he?
Yeah, I don't like this. Not one bit.
I don't like it either. Shit. I don't have a filament terminal in here. I'll have to request one. Bear with me. This will take a while.
Bagley, you want to help or...?
Oh, if only every person in London was required to wear a piece of high-tech surveillance equipment. Start hacking optics, and I'll see if any of them caught sight of Malik.
All right, I got this.
I'll scrub their body cam memory to see if it got a look at Malik. That's him by the litter bin. He's either leaving a dead drop or trying to eat out on the cheap.
What exactly is going on here?
Fuck. Malik may be doing his laundry. It's a technique for losing a surveillance team. If so, that dead drop has a second meeting location in it.
So he's figured us out?
I don't think so. He'd vanish if he thought there was a real threat. I'll put the shooters on standby while we readjust.
Not seeing any relevant video or photographs. Keep looking. Searching data exhaust. Nothing. Try someone else.
What is going on here?
Did you really think I could be outsmarted by Nigel bloody Cass? He recorded that meeting because I wanted him to. It got to Emma Child because I wanted it to. And now law enforcement has full profiles on all of you. If you want to live, get on the ground and put your hands on your head.
How about you go fuck yourself?
No, you misunderstand. I meant so the shrapnel doesn't hit you.
Bollocks!
They're over here!
I know I'm bloody smoking, but are these fucks always going to be on my arse like this?
Until you lose them, yes.
Bagley has a certain charm about him. Move your ass. Get out of there.
Shit! Child was in the embassy!
She's done for. Save yourself.
Call an ambulance to my location. Target has... Doesn't mean what I think it means, Bagley.
Operative KIA. Apologies.
Hello. Bit of a problem. I'm wanted by Albion suddenly, and I'm very sure that what I'm doing at the moment is at least technically legal.
Yes, same here. What the fuck?
It seems Malik wasn't bluffing. Your faces are all over the news, and not in a cool way.
That motherfucker. All right, Bagley, set up a debrief at the safe house. All hands.
Got a potential recruit? For you. I'll mark them on your map.
Oh, mate, this is massive. I never thought we'd get this kind of reach.
What do you mean?
It's fucking Stormzy. You know, Bossy Bob. Shut up. Bloody Glastonbury. The man sent us a message and he's asking for DedSec by name. We're in the big times now, mate. We got us a fucking high-profile contract right here.
Fuck yeah.
I'll send you the message. And for the love of fucking God, do not cock this up.
What's good, DedSec? Here's the word, yeah?
This is a message for DedSec. I believe Richard Malik is about to murder me in some gruesome way. If you see Malik, tell him
Canada House was destroyed by a series of explosions, and an individual known to be part of the DedSec organization was seen on CCTV attempting to flee the area. SIRS new Director of Counterterrorism, Richard Malik, issued the following statement.
I call upon my counterparts around the world to treat the DedSec threat with all due vigilance. They are not a resistance. What are they resisting? They are an international terrorist militia. And along with my counterparts in the Five Eyes nations, I am building and
You get the idea. You're fucked.
We're getting hunted like foxes out there. Let's kill him already.
Yes, I wouldn't recommend that. All scenarios show DedSec's odds of survival approaching 0 before he can be found. Malik probably worked out the same thing.
We had some thoughts about that, mate. Bagsy, bring it up, yeah?
Done. The working theory is this. Blowing up a government building like Canada House would require bribes, an infiltration team, materiel, and so on. Doing it without leaving a paper trail would be impossible. Some of you nicknamed this paper trail the Malik dossier. We're going to break into SRS headquarters, steal it, and prove Malik was behind the bombing. If we're lucky, we might even find some details on 0 Day. Your missions list has been updated. You heard, Mr. Ormsey. DedSec has a role to play in this. Now backdoor Albion's servers and let's get this illegal show on the road.
Hey, one more thing. I know Malik's currently our best lead on 0 Day and the bombings, but he's fucking dangerous. If you see him, don't try to take him alive. It's not worth it.
On the contrary, I think what Malik knows about 0 Day and the bombings outweighs the well-being of any individual operative. Malik ought to be taken alive and interrogated.
I'm not gonna let my blood boil over this. I never mess with it.
In breaking news, a large explosion has occurred at the Canadian High Commission in Trafalgar Square. SIRS has issued a statement that the terrorist organization DedSec is active once again after months of relative silence. If you suspect anyone of being a member of DedSec, report them to SIRS immediately using your CSAY app.
Yes, the heat death of the universe is only 5 billion years away now. So nice to have something to look forward to. That's all.
Public approval of SIRS shot up today following Counter-Terror Director Malik's statement that the Five Eyes nations will execute a coordinated global response to the DedSec threat.
Mr. Malik, what is the service doing to protect the people of Britain right now?
Well, we're aiming a little higher than just Britain. Soon we can know if anyone in any CTOS-using country in the world so much as utters the word DedSec. Thank you.
SIRS advises citizens that positive discussions of the DedSec terrorist organization or their actions may result in investigation.
All right, I'm here. How do we do this?
We're here to find some documents we're calling the Malik dossier. Basically, it's the paper trail that proves Malik was behind the Canada House bombings. Problem is, these documents won't be on one computer. They'll be on dozens, scattered across the country.
So what do we do?
Well, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Let's have Malik take it.
SIRS uses a supercomputer called Filament to process information drawn from the CTOS network. It's like Noodle, if you could use it to search every document on every civilian, government or commercial device everywhere in the United Kingdom, instantly.
Nice bags.
Break in and connect Bagley to a Filament administrative terminal. He'll do the rest.
As usual.
This shouldn't be off. Security malfunctioning.
In order to access the Filament admin terminal from your optic interface, you'll have to align the SIRS satellite network with my packet stream from Bloom Tower. Well done. Now I should be able to stream myself into SIRS's nasty little snoop computer, head to the basement and hack the Filament admin terminal. There's an intruder in the building security systems. Sorry, channel is being hacked.
I've taken control of building security. But I'd prefer to end this bloodlessly, if you're willing to listen to reason.
Don't fucking listen. Zero Day took over Parliament security right before the bombings. This is their MO.
What are you talking about? I want DedSec gone, but no one else needs to die. You've proven yourselves very skilled, and I could put those skills to use. Join me. You can still make something of your lives.
Join Zero Day? Much as I'd love to peek behind the curtain, I'll pass.
0 Day? No, I mean SIRS. You've practically been working for me anyway. And besides, we have a lot in common. We both use violence and manipulation to shape London into something better. The only difference is I know what I want it to be. Strong, stable, unified, safe. This is what I value. What about you?
Whatever the opposite of indiscriminate murder is, you dick.
Fine. If we can't convince each other, then I suppose killing will have to do.
Nothing here. Redirecting. Where are you hiding? Moving on, no one's here. Wait, what was that noise?
The importation of foreign dairy products is forbidden. Persons found in possession of contraband will be prosecuted.
They could be anywhere.
It looks like the security's been disabled.
Nothing out of the ordinary here.
We need to spread out.
Oh, fuck, Becky, stop! Jesus, we need to get this thing looked at. Enough of this nonsense!
No sign yet.
Clear? Heading out. I know you're here somewhere. Clear? Moving on.
Searching the area. Nothing so far. All clear. Moving on. I suppose I'll keep looking.
Stay sharp. Search the area. You won't stop! Ah! Not far. Stay sharp. Search the area. Check your doors and corners.
Any suspicious activity. Public security is everyone's responsibility.
Turn this off. That bloody no! God! Come out! Wherever you are! This tech is such bollocks.
London is restricted.
This is getting weird.
Under no circumstances are personal drones permitted.
When did this shut off?
Let's have a look around.
I want the target now! Eyes peeled. They're here. Something's going on. They shouldn't be off.
Don't end tampering with our security.
Wait, what was that noise?
Christ! Eyes open, weapons ready.
Nobody's here. Searching elsewhere.
System must be acting up. Fucker could be anywhere. Someone there? I know you're here somewhere.
Wander too far.
Someone's down! Fuck! We've got a man down.
Trespasser may have fled. I'll do a sweep.
Fuck me. Talk about armed and dangerous.
All
See
clear.
someone's down.
Moving on.
Check your doors and corners.
Yeah, still looking.
That's bloody
Good. I'll try somewhere else.
Eyes open, weapons ready.
Trespasser may have fled. I'll do a sweep.
Area's clear. Continuing the search. Any sign of the target? My fucking ears! Shit! Got a body! Fucker could be anywhere.
Report this malfunction.
Security's been hacked! Find who's here!
All right. Who's there?
Nothing to report. Checking elsewhere. Wait, I know you're here somewhere.
What is going on here?
My fucking ears!
Who fucking did that?
Got someone down. Come on!
We've got a casualty.
I've had just about enough of this. Got someone down. Come on.
No sign of him yet.
Drones are for the benefit of everyone.
Hold on.
Interfering with their services.
A casualty.
Been hacked.
Any sign of
On
the
your
target? Moving on, there's nothing here.
Get this off me!
I've got no fucking patience for this.
Someone's down!
Oh, shit! Fucker could be anywhere. Eyes open.
Quadrant clear. Moving to assist.
John, forge your future.
Come out! Wherever you are.
Information. Listen to us.
All's well here. What's next?
Oh, that bloody noise!
God! When did this shut off?
Gang, we need to find who's doing this.
Eyes peeled. They're here.
Fucking ears! Any sign of the target?
Please report any illegal or suspicious activities to the proper authorities.
Let's have a look around. Is someone tampering with security?
That bloody noise! Why is this deactivated?
Searching for target. Keeping you safe.
Deploy bomb drone. Be careful.
First on the scene, first to bring you the news.
Area clear. Gonna keep searching.
right now. Stay alert.
This area is being recorded by the GBB. Wearing fire. Entering combat mode.
I've been shot! My gun's jammed! Big shot out here! Weapon jammed! Fucking thing's not firing! Oh, flat! Oh, hell, it's jammed!
Area's clear. Continuing the search. Come out! All clear here. Target. Moving on.
Damn it! Think we lost him.
Fucker could be anywhere. Not seeing anything here. Moving elsewhere. I know you're here somewhere. System must be acting. Fucker. Bloody nose! That's a box.
Got a pint for whoever finds him.
Come out! Wherever you are. Any sign of the target? I don't think we're alone. I know you're here somewhere. Eyes open, weapons ready. All clear here. Oh, my fucking ear. What a rubbish bit of kit. Any sign of the target? Come out! Wherever you are. Fucker could be anywhere. I know you're here somewhere. That bloody nose! What the? Shit! Got a body! Eyes open, weapons ready. Eyes open, weapons ready.
I thought that was easy before. Very nice, DedSec.
Sign of the target. I know you're here somewhere. Fucker could be anywhere.
know someone's in here. Hang on, what happened here? Nothing in the vicinity. Gonna keep looking. Did someone deactivate this? Get it off! Expect you to put up with this rubbish hardware.
Suspect is still here.
We have a saboteur in our midst. Think you're clever, do you?
Nobody's here. Searching elsewhere.
Stick to procedure. No room for error here. Let's keep our eyes peeled.
All clear. Moving on.
No sign of the suspect.
Who sent me this?
Really?
That central server is Filament's admin terminal. Connect me to it to gain access. Well, shit, we've been locked out. Oh, and it seems Malik deployed the microwave drones.
Whoa, what?
Microwave drones, one of Filament's novel intrusion countermeasures. They use little microwave cannons to selectively destroy compromised hardware, sort of like chemotherapy for computers. The server room automatically seals itself while they're deployed.
What do I do?
Try hijacking one of the microwave drones and use it to shoot the other ones down.
Beginning investigation.
Fucking hell! A combat drone is on me!
Drones down, server room unlocked. And buggery fuck, Malik has locked me out. He must have a hardline to the server.
What do I do?
A full power cycle will reset his connection and give us enough time to complete the intrusion. But Filament uses 3 quantum processors with independent power. We'll have to reboot each individually.
Unplug it and plug it back in. Got it.
Close enough. do something about this drone. You can't seem to take a fucking hint. Would you look at this? A chain of custody documents for 40 kilos of Semtex. It ricochets through a dozen shell companies, but ultimately ends up registered to an address in Southall. And would you guess who lived across the street from it for 30 years? Victoria and Imran Malik, parents to one Richard.
That doesn't prove a thing.
Fuck off, you stupid drone. This isn't a picnic and I haven't got any jam. Could you shoot this drone down? I'd ask it politely to go away, but I'm afraid I don't speak dipshit.
Moving in.
This microwave drone has been hanging around so long I've given her a name. I'd like to meet Ada. Would you mind killing her? Oh, bugger off, you click.
Feeling. Is it an emotion? Well, this is horribly overrated.
Sadly, that operative has gone on to the big safe house in the sky.
Stay sharp. Search the area.
Keep your eyes open. They gotta be somewhere.
Let's keep looking.
something about this drone. It can't seem to take a fucking hint. Would you look at this? A chain of custody documents for 40 kilos of Semtex. It ricochets through a dozen shell companies, but ultimately ends up registered to an address in Southall. And would you guess who lived across the street from it for 30 years? Victoria and Imran Malik, parents to one Richard.
That doesn't prove a thing.
Well, this one is heartwarming and incriminating. It seems that the areas of Canada House immediately around the bomb were evacuated in an unscheduled drill. I have an email chain here between the facilities director and an anonymous SIRS account. Funny that didn't make the news.
You think it's incriminating that I tried to minimize the loss of life? Come on, that's so spinnable, I'm motion sick.
Shit, fuck off, you stupid drone. This isn't a picnic and I haven't got any jam. Could you shoot this drone down? I'd ask it politely to go away, but I'm afraid I don't speak dipshit. Look at this. It's an unredacted mission report with 2 SIRS agents instructed to plant explosives as part of a training exercise, and it's signed and dated by the Home Secretary himself.
Seems it's a bad day to be the secretary.
This microwave drone's been hanging around so long I've given her a name. I'd like you to meet Ada. Would you mind killing her? Bugger off, you clinging little bastard. No, I am not your new daddy. Exciting! Did you know that the head of security for Canada House had a daughter stuck in a Cairo jail? And that she was pardoned the week before the explosion? Why, he would certainly owe a very, very big favour to the SRS officer who pressured the Egyptians, wouldn't he?
I suppose he would.
Seems that Malik's given up having the microwave drones destroy compromised hardware. Now he's got them targeting you. The effect will be about the same, though. What do we have here? Straight from your own laptop, Malik. Case files on all these little psyops you've been running. Honestly, you might as well have titled this Evil Bomb Conspiracy, Doc.
That's enough. You can't do this. You mustn't do this. I won't allow it.
Neutralizing hostile target.
Independent power has been rebooted. Return to the central core to complete the cycle.
Excellent work, Bagley. Now all that's left to do is find Malik and finish this.
With pleasure. I'm fully integrated with Filament, and it seems Malik didn't quite have time to cover his tracks. I believe I can trace his position.
Go for it.
All right, let's find you. Too old, too young, too ugly, too female. Ah, there he is. Hello, Malik. You've been disconnected. Is it just me, or does he look constipated? Right, wouldn't be a briefcase wanker without his briefcase. Oh look, seems someone's locked the door on him. Don't worry, there's no way that's going to... Oh, no, it worked.
Oi, what the hell, mate?
Well, that's a wrinkle, isn't it? Is he seriously going to try to get away in a car? A car connected to the city-spanning network of automated surveillance devices? That I control.
Auto drive now enabled.
Fuck! Hello again. You know, for all your scheming, you don't exactly think quickly under pressure.
Shit! Unauthorized shutdown.
Now what?
I sent the Malik dossier to every media outlet from the GBB to the Aberystwyth Sheep Farmers Gazette. It may take some time to sort through, but it ought to clear DedSec's name. At least for this particular thing.
And Malik?
Made the mistake of getting into a self-driving car that owed me a favor. It's taking him to a secure location.
Question, why the fuck are we not driving that car straight into the river?
Believe me, I'd love to, but he might be part of Zero Day. I just don't know how this all fits together, but we need to find out.
You hear that, Malik? You're going to help us for real this time.
Bloody hell, you insane robot! Slow down!
Oh my, I am rather good at this DedSec business, aren't I?
You wouldn't have been recruited if DedSec thought you'd be killed that easily.
You sure know how to sweet-talk a gentleman.
Don't worry about Bagsy. You get used to his side commentary. Mad job, cuz.
Malik has been secured at the safe house.
All right. Well, now that we have him, we should talk to him. Find out what he knows about Zero Day. Just don't get too close to him, all right? As long as he's alive, he's a threat.
All right. This is a bad one. Someone in 404 sent me a text file. DedSec's international safe houses have been compromised. Does the name Heath Bolton mean anything to you?
No.
Didn't think so. Bolton was a small-time player with DedSec Houston until he ratted out the whole cell and fled the country. Now he's in London, and he's willing to sell all of DedSec's secrets to the highest bidder.
Bollocks.
Yeah, I know. Being associated with DedSec's been good for my brand, and I don't want that getting fucked. I'll send you this text file. The rest is up to you.
The American State Department keeps tabs on all their citizens abroad. If you want to find Heath...
Richard Malik, we know you bombed the embassy, and we know you were part of the mass bombings from a while ago. All we need is for you to confess.
The earlier bombings? What are you... Oh, God, I've been captured by morons. I didn't do those bombings. I tried to stop those bombings. I am a patriot, and they called me a crank. Even Emma. But that's when I knew that intelligence wasn't enough. To save the Empire, I would need power, and fast.
That doesn't account for how you knew about Zero Day when we first met.
I'm a spy. So yes, I knew a few details about the biggest terrorist attack in recent memory. Truth to tell, I really did think Zero Day was you. That's just Occam's razor. But if you insist on a conspiracy, Albion stood the most to gain. Have you really not thought of this?
Right, sure, whatever you say. Even if you are telling the truth, you've done plenty. You're going to rot in here.
Oh, I doubt I'll be here long. These walls will fall along with all of you soon enough. This radical cooperative you've created is doomed to fail, like they all are. I've seen it a dozen times in a dozen places. You will tear yourselves apart. We won't even need Zero Day or Albion or whoever. A single unified ideology, a single strong leader. These have been the characteristics of power for all of human history. Democracy and pluralism were anomalies, blips on the timeline. That's what you are, DedSec. A footnote in the history of the Empire. But now the page is turning, and you are not ready for what happens next.
You'll like this. Got word from Hamish that Nigel Cass is planning to unveil some new nasty project at a press conference.
And why would I like that? Albion's always got some sort of nasty plan going.
Because Hamish has convinced his Albion contact to talk to us. Apparently it took some doing, since Radu's a squirrely sort. He's been especially agitated lately. But he has insider information we could use. The meeting's at the Drowning Post.
Wouldn't mind a drink while we plan how to give Nigel sodding Cass a black eye.
What's good, Chief? I'm sorry for not being there IRL, but there's no way I'm coming out of my hidey hole. But I'll keep an encrypted connection open to your safe house. I was having a chat with your mate, Richard Malik, just a former SIRS agent.
Why does this always know what hit
What the hell do you mean there's no open investigation? Are you the police or not?
We are, and I mean it exactly the way it sounds.
My friend was a journalist. She was working on a story about SIRS kidnapping people off the street, and then she goes missing. You don't find that the slightest bit suspicious?
Look, the decision not to investigate happened way over my pay grade. Do you understand? Way over.
You're fucking in on it. Jesus Christ!
I'm hanging up.
And I'm recording this.
The journalist mentioned in that call seems to have run afoul of SIRS. And seeing as they've taken 1984 less as a dire warning and more as an instruction book, she may be in trouble.
She could use our help.
Agreed. Let's do it.
I've marked her last known location on your map. You should hurry, though. It was dated recently enough that SIRS might not have caught up with her yet.
Annie, I watched it and I liked it, and I do not want to be the kind of person who enjoys nude.
SIRS Counter-Terror Director Malik personally oversaw an investigation that uncovered the true identities of every operative in DedSec's London cell.
They say nature abhors a vacuum, and so it seems with London's dark economy. Join us on GBB to learn why London's...
Hey, look, they're talking about our friend Malik on the GBB.
Let's see it.
Other documents in the Malik dossier, which were released by the organization known as DedSec. Officially, SIRS disputes the veracity of the documents, though sources within the organization claim that Richard Malik himself has fled the country following what one described as an unprecedented and humiliating data breach. As more of the dossier is independently verified, counter-terror experts speculate that the bombings earlier this year may have also been misattributed to DedSec.
The enforcer we're after is here, currently enforcing some poor bastard's head into the pavement. If we take them out, our boxer friend may live to fight another day.
Come on, get searching!
There's the target. The device is ours.
brilliant bunch of wankers, aren't we?
Don't break out the tiny party hats just yet. We might have bought our boxers some time, but once Clan Kelly finds out what happened, they'll almost certainly want revenge. Suggest you warn him.
Heading there now.
Media outlets developing and then left-wing media outlets developing to combat those and kind of challenge the mainstream newspapers, TV stations, radio, and make sure people were questioning the validity and truth of the information they were receiving. So whilst there was the digital afforded more fake information, it also makes us suspicious and sceptical of information. It makes us question the information we're getting. And I think in pre-crisis Britain, it might not have seemed great at the time, but there was something positive about that there was a lot of distrust in the media and in the different kinds of truths that are being told. Whereas now, I think you're seeing a return to a more traditional and older, pre-digital sense, actually, of people just trusting what they're told, and that's why we have to be here with radio stations like this to challenge those conceptions. Most citizens feel pretty hopeless, I think, and unable to fight back against these kind of huge mainstream corporations that simply entrench and support the ideals and ideologies of the state. It can seem very hopeless indeed, but I think, the fact that you're out there listening and we're in here talking shows that there is still a space to combat these false truths and disinformation that's being sold to us, and that it's never possible really to completely shut down, despite all the technologies that they have at their disposal and all the financial and corporate power and all the physical power. It's never quite possible to shut down people's desire to get to the truth and fight.
You might want to hurry. I'm detecting some Clan Kelly movement in the area.
Hey, there's no time to explain, but you're in serious danger.
What do you mean?
Clan Kelly's got their knickers in a twist over your last match. They want you dead. We took care of their first murderous thug, but it seems they're sending in more clowns.
Thanks, but believe it or not, we can handle myself in a fight.
Appreciate the offer, but there's too many for you to take all on your own. Let's find somewhere to hide. We'll keep them busy as long as we can.
Right. Discretion being the better part of valor and all that. Thanks, whoever you are.
Enemies incoming.
It's not too late to give up. Ready to help. Disgusting. Where'd that fucking go?
I'm under fire! Now! Oh shit! I'm fucked! Oh fuck this shit! I am in a shitload of trouble.
That does it. Get somewhere safe so we can contact our fighter.
Approaching. Cover me.
Check in the last known position.
Check the surroundings.
Are you all right?
I live. Fucking Clan Kelly. Whatever happened to her fair for you, eh?
In DedSec, the more the merrier. Care to join us?
Thought you'd never ask.
Your neighbours, your colleagues, or what the heck, in for a penny, your family. You just docked them in. Be done with it. But I guess it could backfire. I mean, the thing is with a family, inevitably parents and their children, they end up squabbling and, you know... Today's Britain, your kids are going to dob you in, so you might as well get in there first and preemptively counter-dob them in to the authorities. What's that number again? Let's call them up again. Hey, I've got someone else. It's my son. Let's call him Norris. He never died. His bedroom, he gets up late, he listens to illegal, non-government sanctioned music, and was covertly blocking the downfall of the government and the restoration of true democracy. Thank you.
Yeah, just define all your household chores as patriotic. And if they fail to do them, dob them in.
Problem solved.
If you don't do the one... up, do you even want a clean British headmaster?
This is the bug on the Buccaneer. Well, before we go today, Alice, let's delve into what we most miss about the old days. I'm going to kick off with the flag. I never thought I'd miss the old Union Jack, but somehow our new flag manages to be even more irritating than that. I don't know quite what it is, if it's the new colour scheme, or if it's just that it symbolises the loss of everything we once held dear. But that flag irritates the hell out of me.
You're in. Now find the thing. There it is. You can hack in from there.
Destination weddings in Italy. There's nothing worse than being asked to spend the equivalent of a motorbike on some sort of boat-based fast in Sorrento. And I always used to really enjoy saying, oh no, I can't afford it. Now they're all getting married in Brighton and I have to go to that alleged beach. It's made of rocks, Andy. If your sandcastle is an actual castle, that's not a beach.
Tell you what I miss free will. That was fun. Remember that? I mean, was it an illusion all the time? Who cared? It felt fun. I miss cash, particularly coins. I really miss coins. The fun of doing it.
What?
Bench 480, and I can crack a tree apart just by looking at it. Cannot look according to reality. Alice, what do you bench?
I bench body weights.
Right.
Well, not my body weight.
Okay.
Body weight of a baby.
Yeah, I mean, you don't need to give that kind of detail. Just
It's very
body weight.
impressive. People look at me and go, where did you get that baby?
Yeah. You are listening to the buzz.
In this week's Truth News, according to an official poll, 98% of Londoners are very happy with CTOS, and I am not sure that I agree with this, Andy. I don't think 98% of Londoners have ever, in the history of London, ever agreed on anything. You could not get 98% of Londoners to agree that oxygen was better than breathing a fog of raw liquid feces. And they expect us to believe that everyone agrees CTOS is better than not choking on shit mist.
Maybe they just meant 98% of one specific Londoner who bought shares in Bloom before its tentacles grew into every crevice of the country. I mean, this is not just any old poll, we should say that. This is not any poll. This is an official poll, right in the very heart of government. It's not a knock-off fake poll of an elderly couple and a 90-year-old dog sitting on a bench waiting to die. This is an official poll. So let's just put those words, official poll, through an online translator in case you didn't study languages. Let's find out what it actually means. Made up lie. There we go. Glad to clear that up. I don't think it's fair to say entirely trust these official polls. They feed us, Alice. I mean, they could publish an official poll saying that over 99.9% of children like ice cream, and I will instantly assume that all children now hate all ice cream and would prefer to eat a bucket of gravel mixed with dead veg.
Right, this is the place. That's the CTOS up there. Done.
Tell me what we've got, Bags.
Nothing to fix, actually. He's been patching holes in their security, not opening them. Seems he's not so much a cyber criminal as he is renegade tech support.
Keep talking.
He's been particularly focused on exploits around the organ transfer list. Anyone who got their hands on these exploits would have a lot of control over that waiting list.
Now, that sounds like something DedSec should sink its teeth into. Bagley, get us an appointment, would you?
Said the plumbing in London was good, and it absolutely is not. I mean, we have this technology now where they can spy on my every bowel movement. There's a CTOS camera installed inside my underwear drawer. A media drone is scaring the birds off my garden bird feeder, and you can't get me consistently hot water.
Speaking of media drones, they're everywhere, clearly. The great thing, I guess, about media drones is that, as inanimate robots, they actually have more humanity, compassion, and dignity than the human journalists we used to have to put up with a much more accurately calibrated moral compass. But it's the intrusion I can't stand, Alice. I'm in showbiz. Look at me here in this windowless dungeon. I'm in showbiz. And it's terrible for me with all these drones, knowing I'm being filmed all the time. Every day I have to make sure I've done my hair and makeup and not wearing clothes I've ever worn before. We all have crosses to bear.
At this point, they've installed so many CTOS cameras, I'm not sure where they'll put the new ones on top of the old ones.
Remember them? Paper and pens, those were the days. And I'll just write down the headlines I want to read. I'll just make my own newspaper. Look, here I've got today.
So what would you say to the people of London?
Once I rest easy, I'll be down here working over.
I have the shot.
Gladys had her appendix out. Oh, Andy, that surgeon's a real threat, waggling that knife at me, trying to knock me out. Well, they put a scalpel in an anaesthetic, Gladys. Anyway, if SIR's officials said DedSec is dead and buried, I guess we have to assume that DedSec's never been stronger. But I do worry, Alice. I mean, sometimes I think, is there any hope? Do you still have hope?
I don't think I'm allowed to have hope. We're living in a self-selected, algorithmically designated information equivalent of a propaganda state, and every resistance that I've ever seen is weaker than the British pound. I feel like hope is an expensive thing to buy these days.
Right. I mean, is it all totally pointless? I mean, it can feel pointless, but then again, I've spent almost all of my life doing pointless things, like watching sport, thinking about sport, thinking about watching sport, learning French and hoping for a better future. All completely pointless. But yeah, I've done them, so we might as well carry on. Is there a light at the end of the tunnel? Yes, I think there is. Unfortunately, what is that light? Is it an oncoming train? Well, no, it couldn't be. Obviously, the train will be late or cancelled. Is the light at the end of the tunnel a burning effigy of the concept of hope? Quite possible. Is it the soul of Sky Larson floating into its own vacuum? Maybe. Is it the ego of Nigel Cass that is now so big that it's sucked all the light in the universe into itself? I think that is most likely. Is that but whatever it is, this resistance will never die. One day, we will again be free. Free from these technological chains, free to choose our own futures, free to live our own lives, free to waste our time watching people bake cakes and dance badly again. Those were the days. Before we go, time for a quick bug off. I'm going to nominate this week Sky Larson here at the Bug. We are all in favour of strong, powerful women. And in many ways, Sky is the ultimate feminist icon, proving that women can do just as abominably awful things to this planet as men. I mean, overall, Alex, I think we're still ahead as men, but you lot are catching up. Fair play. Fair play to you. You are listening to The Bug.
You share your thoughts online. You share your lives online. Now it's time to share your responsibility online. When you see something suspicious, then it's time to speak up. SIRS. We're looking out for Britain. Are you?
Well, DedSec in the flesh. I can hardly believe it.
So you're the wizard behind the NHS hack. Impressive.
Not quite good enough to stop Clarke, though. They made up with hundreds of organs before I sealed the exploit in the system.
That's worrisome.
I would love nothing more than get the last batch back. But I know my limitations. I can't do it on my own.
All right. My friends and I will see what's what.
Thanks. Take care of this for me, and I'll make it worth your time.
Our Grey Hat has already worked out the smuggling ring's headquarters. I'm passing the details to your optic.
I'll go have a look-see.
activities to authorities without delay.
Welcome back to The Upload. Today we're talking about cryptocurrency. Crypto now seems like it's been around forever, but it's really quite a new invention. Were you an early adopter?
I was one of the first that was in this market. There seemed to be a new way of financial transactions, a new way of money, something that we could completely reinvent and change some of the legacy financial systems around the world and really give power back to the people.
Yeah, it was a real shift in the way that the world works. Let's recap the basics. So, central to cryptocurrency is the distributed ledger technology, the tech that keeps track of all transactions. And what this means is you can have a decentralized system without having to trust any one party, like old-fashioned banks.
One of the reasons why I got involved so early was that you could stay anonymous.
Yeah, the features of cryptocurrency very much fit into that early mindset. It was all about finding an alternative to centralized systems. It was kind of a countercultural punk ethos. The whole point of the distributed ledger is you're not trusting any one person to keep a track of who has what money or how they're spending it. It's all out there in the open for anyone to see, and yet you can remain secretive.
But not everybody now wants to keep up this crypto legacy. They don't share this attitude anymore. We've seen institutions, businesses, even governments experimenting with crypto, which doesn't really fit into its original radical counterculture mold.
Yeah, it's kind of weird today to think of people who are not using cryptocurrency. It's so mainstream now. You know, I'm almost nostalgic for the feel of cash. Good old-fashioned paper and coins. First they changed the paper notes to plastic notes, and now it's just all digital. There's nothing to hold on to.
It was great just to be able to have a little bit of money to carry around with you.
I think the turning point in the UK really came a few years ago when the pound dropped 10% over just one season. People living off grid started using crypto, and just as everyone was losing faith in the pound, they were gaining it in cryptocurrency, which turned out to be much more...
Well, here I am.
Good. The stolen organs should be in an ambulance on site. That's the vehicle there.
I don't care what it takes. Just find them.
Nothing much here.
Not finding anything. Gonna move on.
Eyes open.
Well, that's humiliating. Search over.
Lock that vehicle down.
Find the fucker who's hacking the vehicle.
No one here. Moving on.
This fucking thing's hacked. Let's find who's doing it. Track down intruder!
Okay, shut that down.
Right, it's hacked. Find the fucker.
Vehicle locked down now.
All persons are advised to ensure that their object
Search the area. Someone's tampering with that vehicle.
failure to do so is a crime.
down. Shit!
Find the hacker!
Fuck me!
Someone's inside! Track them down! Forget it. No one's here.
I have the vehicle. What's next?
I suppose our friend would like it if you took the organs to a hospital, but you could also technically eat them. I don't have a strong opinion either way.
There are so many times when I don't want anyone to have a clue about where I am, who I'm chatting with, what I'm doing. It's not even dodgy stuff, but I just don't want anybody to blackmail with me with this in the future by hacking it. And because of Bloom's contracts with the government, it isn't just Bloom that can see everything I do, it's the government. The UK as a state has become a complete surveillance paradise.
I think you're painting a bit of a bleak picture. It's not all that bad.
No, you're completely wrong on this. I don't want everybody tracking me wherever I'm going around London.
Well, in that case, you might be interested in some rumours I heard. Did you hear that some DedSec hackers have found a way to bypass the optics connection with them?
Are they actually making it better or usable or actually friendly for anybody?
Well, word on the street is that they've been able to create an encrypted signal, which means that your world might have a chance of becoming a bit more private again, so you could go back and enjoy all the great things about optic without that fear of surveillance.
With the optic, privacy's dead.
Should doctors be holding down 2 or even 3 jobs? With NHS cutbacks and funding shortfalls, many are doing just that. Tune into GBB tonight for the full story.
You're listening to The Bug.
Nibbling away on the rotten carcass of a once free Britain. Hello, resistors. This is The Bug, keeping the fire of hope alive in the vacuum of today's Britain. Okay, fires don't burn in vacuums. It's a little novelty Christmas light, shaped like a flame, but it's something. It is something it's going to be. Joining me, as always, is Alice. And Alice, hold the front page. Technology apparently is here to stay. There's no way around it now. Much as I'd like to go back to the 18th century and see if we can have another crack at the Industrial Revolution and get it better on this time. But new tech is creating 4,000 jobs. Count them all, 4,000 new jobs. Thanks to this new tech investment.
I mean, that's a very exciting thing if you're someone who wants to work in the tech sector, but I can only assume that this tech investment has created 4,000 jobs that will immediately be taken by robots.
Even if they're not, there'll be jobs that no one in their right sane mind would actually want to do, but that's the price of progress, I guess. And we have to embrace the way technology is taking over everything, because maybe this is a ray of hope for us in this darkened universe. Technology will, in fact, render us all...
Well done. I'll let the hospital staff know about this special delivery while you call our hacker friend.
And Finney.
Nice. No more rich buying their way to the front of the organ market now.
In DedSec, the more the merrier. Care to join us?
Just what I was hoping to hear. I'm in.